Hi everyone, it's me Wendy, and I'm here to do a flip through that I'm so very late on doing. I apologize, just things have been going on and I just haven't had time to do it. So I'm going to try and get it done today. And I believe I left off here, where I made my first little swan. And then here, my son was in his school play of Seussical Jr. And he was a monkey, one of the Wickersham monkeys. And that was the first day. They played Friday and Saturday. And my son and I went to go see him in his play. Now, he had been practicing for months, and he had been running around the house singing these songs, and these songs get stuck in your head. So it was really fun to see it finally come together. Our washer leaked this night. Ooh, boo-hoo. Now, on the following day, Saturday, my sister had come over to see the play, as well as my son and his wife, and he actually played JoJo. And playing JoJo, he was one of the main characters and got to sing 2 solos. He was singing in more, but he got to do 2 solos. And I actually have video of that if you'd like to see that. My son singing his solos. You can click below for the links. I'll put them up. But it was, I don't know, proud mama. I was so happy for him. I was so happy for him to have that experience, and it was just wonderful. So it was really good. And we got to see it twice that day. Yeah, the song's stuck in my head. Yeah, it's still stuck in my head. I always make him sing them. Hey, Jesse, will you sing that song? He's a good singer, so he lucked out. I did not luck out with that trait. The following day, we were kind of making a weekend of it. My sister and I played Skippo. She won twice. I only won once. We went to see the movie Mockingjay. And that's me trying to draw it. That's kind of a joke there, isn't it? We watched Pitch Perfect and then watched Rent. And we were trying to stay up to wait for one of my sons to come in. And we also went to Golden Corral for dinner. We had a really good time. I'm going to put the ticket stub here. So I wrote, put ticket stub here. This day, my children were off school. Yeah, it's a farm theme. We played Farmville that day on our Kindles. Let's see. My son had a dentist appointment. Not much got here. You like that? My friend Dawn put that on her page to remind you to sign up for boot camp. Planner boot camp. So I signed up for Planner boot camp. I always tell her she needs to check her fridge. She's got a problem with her fridge. She doesn't listen to me about it though. What else? Went to Target. Got a memory card, some stickers. That's it. I just kind of got a little bit carried away with the owls this day. Oh, yeah. Doctor's appointment. Blah. We went shopping. I covered it up, see. A little SpongeBob. Went shopping afterwards. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought this little pack of watercolor paints because I like doing the backgrounds on the pages because I'm not going to use them for anything else like actually creating something from them. So I bought them and I tried them on these pages. I love the colors. They're very vibrant colors for watercolor. And I was able to use my coupon, so I got them fairly cheap. I was very happy. While I was at my doctor's, I hurt my back. How lame is that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so much stuff had been going on, so my pages get worse and worse from here on out. But I'm hoping to do better, but I was just kind of rushing trying to finish them. We went to the auction. My son had a bunch of his friends come over and spend the night. My son went out to the bowling alley with his friends and came home and was so sick. He had eaten, I think, an enchilada there, and it instantly made him sick. So think he had food poisoning that day. Just a touch of it. Wasn't as bad as I've heard it can be, but I decided to clear out my little pencil pouch, or pencil pen case that had a bunch of stickers in it. So my stickers threw up all over this page. Yep, you gotta look in here to see what happened that day. You gotta find it. It's like a little treasure hunt. My husband and sons went bowling. I wrote a letter to my mom. A real bit. I glued like 3 pages together, and I just put random bits here and there, and I let my children put their little random bits here and there, and it was really fun to make, and she loved it. She was so happy to get it. It made her day. But I really miss my mom. A friend of mine put this on my Facebook wall, so I had to copy it and put it here because it cracked me up. Do I have time for coffee? Yes, get coffee. Do I have time for coffee? No, get coffee. Priorities, okay? I wonder if any of you have speakers, like you can hear left and right. I'm walking around my camera, so I wonder if you hear me go from one side to the other, like in stereo. Okay, what? Well, obviously I went to Walmart. I ran out of coffee. Oh! And our van was acting up again. Oh man, a van. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that stuff. My son wasn't feeling well. He stayed home from school. I believe Planner Boot Camp began on this day. I think I signed up on the other day, maybe, and then it began this day. Let's see. Yep, that says sign up. So I think it began on this day. And that's why that's there. This is there because I had nothing else to put there. This is a stiff page. No school. Went to Target. Our washing machine broke. It started smoking actually. And it's over 20 some years, but it started smoking, and so my husband had to work on that. Let's see. My husband went here to find parts to repair the washing machine. I had one of those scattered cherry days, so I threw those here. My scattered cherries. Yay, I don't even remember why it was scattered cherries. Well, maybe because of the washing machine. This was one of those days where I hadn't talked to my son in a while, and I kind of missed him. Says I hope he comes over this weekend. He did. Yahoo! And I had a headache. Blah, blah, blah. I made this background on some deli paper. I'd finally bought some deli paper, so I wanted to try it and use some of my stamps and the watercolors, and it's kind of neat looking. Let's see. Oh. Everybody, attention please. Debbie and Dallas were in Virginia. Yes, they were. Pardon me. Debbie Does Dallas was in Virginia. My cousin's name is Debbie, and she married Dallas. And that's all I need to say about that. If you know what that means, and you know, she probably shouldn't have married a Dallas unless she wanted to be teased about it. This, I meant to say it back there, but totally forgot. I'm going to explain real quick. One of the gals in the group, one of the groups, asked how we do these little tip-ins that I do of my kids' performance papers. I just take the page and I put washi tape on one side. I do half of it on the book and then half of it on the page. And then I do the back side as well because I don't want it to slip off. So it just creates a little page in there. It's washi tape half on the page, half on the pamphlet. Same to the front. And I try to line it up with the crease as best as I can. But this also allows you to open it and to view it as just another page in your book. I do not recommend using Scotch tape, as I have done that and it tends to rip. After overusage, it tends to rip. I do not know how well washi will do in months or years to come. Sorry about that, my camera cut off. But I was explaining how this works and how I don't know how long it will last, but definitely longer than the Scotch tape will. My son was in the all-county orchestra, and what happens is you try out for it, and a select few are chosen to do a performance. All the schools in the county, a few from each school come together and they have a concert. They only have, now they're given the music ahead of time to practice, but they only get 1 day or 1.5 days to practice with the whole group. And then they perform that evening. And the performance was absolutely amazing. There were no out-of-tune instruments. Everybody was together. It was just, it was just beautiful, amazing music to my ears. I know that sounds cheesy, but it really was. And that was an excellent concert. They did fantastic. And it was just so good. I'm tongue-tied. It was really good. Or maybe I just don't know how to speak. Well, through it all, our washer didn't make it. We had to buy a new one. What else is new? My cousins were still here. We played Dixit. Well, my sister went home that day. Boo-hoo. And we watched A Walk Among Tombstones and Lucy. And Debbie Does Dallas has left Virginia. They went back home to Ohio. We watched the Super Bowl this night. The Super Bowl has commercials that made me cry the entire time. Every commercial that came on, I was crying some more and crying some more. Yeah, I had to keep my tissues near my chair while I watched the Super Bowl. What's up with that? Dawn from Planner Boot Camp. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like no slacking off. No slacking off. I don't know if it was email, something she said, but I don't recall. All I know is it made me print this up and put it in here. It was drinking coffee and slacking off are all part of what I do. So there you have it, Dawn. I made a new book cover for my journal. This one's getting filled. It was getting so chunky and so messed up that I actually tore out several of the pages in the back here and then glued it down. So at the end of February, this will be done. So I have a new one going, and I made a new book cover for it because I'm sick to death of looking at that one. I made this one. This beautiful pink thing. Oh, I love it. I really like it a lot. I did not make it reversible this time, but I used a bit of a canvasy type material, and it's not very soft. I mean, I was okay with it. I knew that when I bought it, but now looking at it, I don't know. And I have a new black hard book with the pages to begin my new one. Oh, there's my new cover. Yahoo! Let's see. Next, turn the page. I was trying out that deli paper again and made a background and just generally making a big old mess. Target had this gum and it was on clearance, and because it was on clearance I had to try it. Now I love to chew gum. I chew gum all the time. I love it. And I had to try it. You know, I'm always about trying new gum. I guess since I quit smoking, gum is my thing. So when I splurge on gum, I say, hey, better than cigarettes, right? But I didn't really think this would be that good, but I had to try it. I really did. So I bought it. I tried it. I loved it. It was really good gum, and the flavor lasts forever. I spit it out, and it still has flavor. So I had to go back and buy some more before it was all gone. So now I have maybe like 6 packs, maybe more. I probably have more. It is just really good gum. Yum. Yum, yum, gum, gum. Dum, dum, gimme gum, gum. Okay. Yay for Happy Mail. I'm reading the third book in my Mind Readers. There's 3 pages on here. I was so far behind, I just had to cram to catch up. So many things were going on. Just life happening and just, oh. I went to end that Hobby Lobby. Went to the doctor's. More Happy Mail. Yay. Wait, my owl washi, so pretty. Do you hear my cat? My whiny cat again. He's such a little whiner. And he's a big beast of a cat to be whining like that. Like, you know, half my book is cut off here. I'm so sorry. Here. What did I do? Went to the auction. At this, I didn't have a paper handy when the doctor called, and I had to write stuff down, so it's all under there. Yeah, here we go. Pages again. Yeah, trying to catch up. And here was a yucky, horrible day, so instead I just drew a pretty balloon. I used my watercolors. No. Yes, for the sky. I used colored pencils for everything else. So I just drew this just to make a bad day good. Yeah, that's where I kept that. And that's it for now. That's all I'm going to do here for now, but I'm going to let my cat in, and I want to tell you about something. Okay, kitty. Come in, you whiner. Okay, so what I want to tell you about is something I just started doing called Pocket Pals. Pocket Letter Pals. And it's where you write to somebody, but you use those like baseball card pages. I may pull one out here. Hang on. I'm pulling it out. Okay, so you use the pages here, and oops, some of the stuff. And you fill up the pages with a letter, a little bit of sticky note, whatever you want. You're writing a letter to someone. You see this, she gave me tea, Downton Abbey tea. Isn't that cool? I watch Downton Abbey, so that's really cool. I'm going to drink this when this is over, too. But you fill up with some stuff. You don't have to, just you create it. And it's really, she did her back. Now, the ones I've done, I didn't do the back, but I'm going to try to do it. Look. Cute little crochet doily. Very, very cute. And you put them in this book here. Whoa! Oops. Well, you put them in a book anyways. Wow, everything just fell out. Okay, well, you put them in a book, and then you can look through them, and it'd be really nice. So, yeah. That's what I'm doing now. So, they're really fun. If you want to look into it, the group, Pocket Letter Pals on Facebook. And we'll see you later. Bye, everyone.